This is your message. If before you was their villain, you was their hero, right? Before you became their villain, you used to be their hero. Ain't that some shit? That's the message, beloved. That's what I heard. Wait, hold on. They said shuffle these. Again, I'm gonna say that again. Before you was their villain, you used to be their hero. Before you became their villain, right? You was their greatest hero. They was all on your top. I'm hearing. Like, damn, that's hot. See? It was all a dream. Like, damn, that's hot. Yeah, you used to be hot. Yeah, they was all on your top. All of a sudden sing. Now you're their villain, right? And I'm hearing you say, I'm fine with that. I'll be your villain. This time choose differently, right? I'm hearing that both ways, right? I'm hearing you saying to them, well, I guess you better choose differently next time, right? Because you chose me. I'm hearing you telling someone, I don't know, it's almost like they scouted you out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look, old pattern, new choice. So this individual, you was their hero, right? When you was operating under your old patterns, right? But once you made a new decision, right? Once you began to make new choices, right? And I'm hearing the new choices you began to make were choices that literally began to focus more on you, right? I don't know. I'm hearing it was okay when you was the gimp. Is that a word? The gimp? Who uses that? If you know that, please put that in the comments because I'm hearing it and I'm remembering it, but I can't coin it right now. Single is not a punishment, right? Yeah, someone is mad because you started to look at the couple like being watery, but you just smiling, walking down the street with your little latte. I'm hearing, listening to your little music, all content with being all by myself, right? You're like, I'm fine with that. And that is bothering some people. Now all of a something you're a villain because you found pleasure in enjoying yourself. Well, what kind of, I'm sorry, that's a little like, ¿qué pasa? Stop fixing people who break you. Yes, people are bothered. And now you're the villain because you stopped trying to fix them. Right? You stopped trying to fix them. You said, no, espérate. Uno momento, por favor. I am grown. You are grown. It is not my responsibility, just like it isn't your responsibility to fix me. It is not my responsibility to fix you. You need to take care and handle your business, and I'm going to need to take care and handle my business. And if we both can do that separately and then come together collectively, then por favor, muy bien. Chef's kiss, right? But if you're unable to regulate, to handle your own business and you grow, and I'm hearing the, look at that, excuse me. Ooh. Excuse me, right? Hold on, because I'm a lady, right? But that's confirmation. It's like you should, listen, at a certain age, you should be able to handle the basics, right? Adulting basics, right? If I have a job, you should have a job, right? If I have my own place, you should have your own place. If I pay my bills, you should be able to pay your own bills, right? If I have my ride, you should be able to have your ride. And even if you don't have a car, it's okay. Some people don't drive, but you should be able to play. Look, to be able. Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. This is serious for somebody. Somebody's upset. Like, hold up. Can't you pay for your own Uber? Do you not know the SEPTA fucking route? Like, what's up? I got to make sure I'll get to A and B. You need to make sure to handle how you get to A and B too. How you sit there screaming you grown. And I heard that pretty hard, right? You grown, but you can't take care of basic business, right? Your toiletries, your bills, right? You need to be able to manage that partner. I'm hearing. Okay. Wait a minute. Yeah. Why don't we fall in love with that, Marie? But it's like, yo, well, we can fall in love. But in order for us to we to fall in love, you need to be in love with you. I need to be in love with me so that we can become this we, right? But we are not going to be able to become this we until I'm able to do me and you're able to do you. Wait a minute. I feel like I'm just repeating myself. Heartbreak, but make it a rebirth. Yes, right? Now this is turning a little relationship sheet. Relationship sheet? Okay, I just made us a word. Okay. So now, don't we fall in love? If this is about a relationship, right? One of you in this relationship broke the cycle, right? Because a cycle only can stay a vicious cycle if both people play the same roles, right? But somebody switched up the dynamics, right? Somebody switched up the game real quick. And when somebody switched up the game, now all of a sudden to the other, you became this villain. No, you didn't. I mean, that's not real, right? They're imagining you as the villain because you're not playing the same role. And once you disconnected from the cycle and playing that role, that forces them to shift too, right? Because only two things can happen. Either you change when I change, or you roll, right? I'm going to sip on that one. Somebody said, don't leave your girl around me. True player for real, right? Like, don't get mad now. Right? You saying I want a true player, and a true player knows how to handle her business, knows how to come to the table correct, has accountability and responsibility. Well, I feel like I'm teaching a class now all of a something, right? Hold on. What is going on here? Their mixed signals are a clear answer, right? You said, I don't want no more of your mixed signals, right? I am clear about where I want to go, what I want to do, right? And now because I'm rejecting those patterns, that fuckery, I'm here now because I set up, my some standards, because I've outlined some boundaries. Now all of a sudden, I'm the villain. But it's okay. I'll be the villain then, right? However, it's funny how I was your biggest hero at first. And the only reason, right, or one of the reasons why was because you stayed committed to every time they fucked up, you came in and saved the day like Captain Save-A-Ho. Right? And again, I don't know, this energy keeps coming out like in all my readings. I promise you. You took your energy back. I'm speaking to and I'm good with that. I thank you, y'all. Listen, let me tell you something. If I'm connecting to a collective, right? If I'm trying to form a community with a people who are growing, learning, healing, doing the shadow work, the healing work, the inner child work, the trauma work, call it what the fuck you want, but you're doing what you need to do so that you can elevate and become your true best self, right? And it's not become your true best self as if you need to change. You're returning to your authenticity. You're refusing to keep personas, right? You're refusing to, live out lies, right? Based on societal conditions, parental conditions, community, familial roles that were placed upon you. And I'm hearing half the time they never even asked your permission. Right? This was the role you was given, and you was supposed to play it out to the day you fucking die or something. And now they mad because you said I'm switching up the game. No, I think it's different now. I don't like that. Why you don't like? Because I don't like that no more. Right? This is hard to say. Yeah. And you don't feel appreciated or not. Ew, LL. I used to love LL as a young girl. My BK days, for real. Yeah, every other sentence is you make me sick. Yeah, people was okay when you let them talk to you like that. Or even if they didn't directly speak to you like that, that's how they made you feel, like you was a nuisance or bother. So then I removed myself. So hold the fuck up. Let me get this straight. Hold up. Where's my little bell? Message. So when I was around you, I was too clingy, and I made you sick. So then I said, all right, well then fuck that. I removed myself. And now that I removed myself, it's a fucking problem too. Which one is it? And that's the thing. You said, I don't care which one it is for you. I'm choosing me. Okay, hold on. Forgive without reopening the door. Yes. And I don't know, somebody's coming back. Yeah, somebody's coming back. Somebody's trying to spin the block, and it's up to you. And that could be friend, family, foe, job, partner, lover, whoever, right? But they're coming back, and you have the right to say yay or nay about who do you want to come back. And for some of you, look at the bottom, they're a trigger, not a twin flame. Pay attention. Surprise, surprise. Open your eyes, right? So I have two different groups here. But I'm not here to tell you what to do. No reader tells you what to do. The only thing we do, beloved, is confirm what you already feel on the inside, what you already been listening to. Okay? See you later.